sprinkles of Boyz.
Is there like little? Are you talking about just like little boys?
Just little dewdrop boys, you know?
Dude, I like a dewdrop boy. That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's got a nice sensual feeling to it.
Yeah.
Yes, boys, welcome in. Wine Boys Podcast. We're feeling very moist this evening.
Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead and turn up the volume. Moist.
Ooh. Wow.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with the word.
You don't have a problem with the word moist?
I don't. As long as you say it quickly and kind of get out, I think it's fine.
I like it for the shock value.
Everyone gets mad about it.
Yeah, everybody gets mad about being moist.
It's like screaming gun in an airplane.
Right. But if you're describing a chocolate cake, how else would you describe it?
Moist.
Moist.
Succulent. See, that's another good word. That's another word.
Succulent.
I think it's just the repeater of the letters. Yeah, and when you put a lisp on it.
pH imbalance.
Oh God, that one hit me right in my butthole.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna stop now.
Made you pucker in the old balloon knot?
Yeah, I quivered. You sent a quiver down my spine. Boys, teespring.com/stores/wine boys. Pick up some merch for hashtag spooky season.
Ooh.
I know, I hate that. Never mind. It's so dumb. And we have many colors available. Go ahead and cop those. I have a date coming up, October 8th. I will be at the Finger Lakes Tap Room. And I think I'm going to mess up the name of it. I'm going to say this is because I care. Tasting and Tap Room.
Ooh.
Thank you. You guys can taste and tap.
Okay.
It's in Cortland.
Okay.
Grab the tickets. I'll put the link in my Instagram and Twitter bios. And also, I will be in New York City next week. So
Yeah.
I will be there, and I will hopefully not get a heroin addiction.
Okay. I hope you don't. Kind of hope you do, but I hope you don't.
I kind of want to call you from a payphone and then be like,
cry?
yeah, and you're gonna be like, wait, are you on a payphone right now?
Yeah.
Like, that's not the point.
Like, I didn't even think they had those anymore.
It took me 4 hours to find one. There's one in the East Village. And I thought it was just a prop from a movie, and it worked.
Speaking of payphones, it's not a payphone, but a story. I got to share one with you. We'll share it later in the podcast. Okay. Boys, you can find me at Lord Gerald on the Instagrams and the Twitters. Going to a wedding this weekend. It'll be real nice. All right, boys?
Yeah. I'm at the Zach Edward on all social media as well.
Nice.
Potentially things are changing over there. We'll update you soon.
We will. Okay, boys. Lovely show for you in store this evening.
At Wine Boys Pod.
You can find us at wineboyspod at gmail.com.
Yes.
You can also find us at wineboyspod on the Instagrams and the Twitters.
We have social media.
Hot takes galore. Boys, great show. You'll catch us on the other side of the break. Love you. Hi, I'm Gerald.
And I'm Zach.
And we are the Wine Boys.
Yeah, so I was going to read the OJ book. Because for inspiration, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what's the name of the book? If I Did It?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Hold on. I got to Google this title. Because did they make him change the name of the title?
I mean, they should, because it's a little too on the nose, I think.
Yeah. Let's see. O.J. Simpson book.
I think his publicist probably called him. It was just like, Juice, can I off the record? I mean, it's pretty close to what you did.
Okay. The book is called If I Did It.
This is how I would have.
If I Did It by O.J. Simpson. Okay? It's If I Did It, Confessions of a Killer. And by the way, they really knew what they were doing with this fucking title, because I've never even seen the title of this book before, but there's a giant I did it, and then if is in really small letters inside of the I. Look at it. It looks like at first glance I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you look closer, you see the if, and it's like, oh God, why did they?
I mean, they're just just trying to sell. We're just trying to sell books. Let's get some pub.
And then in even smaller letters, it says like, with exclusive commentary, he did it by the Goldman family. Come on, OJ.
I mean, he's just trying to make a little bit of money before he finds himself 6 feet deep.
It's a blatant cash grab.
Yeah. OJ did time. For something else.
Here's the thing is, if you just like fall off the face of the earth for like 10 years, like, your credit score isn't exactly stellar.
Oh, of course.
By the time you get out of prison.
Did you ever think he would actually get like popped for sports memorabilia fraud? Like that's like the last thing.
He was, stealing his own shit.
Yeah, which is funny.
Yeah. But you got to do what you got to do.
I feel like Reggie Bush is going to do that soon.
He has to go to prison. He has to be desperate enough. I don't think Reggie Bush is.
He's just like, I just want that fucking Heisman back. Like,
nah, I think Reggie is probably like okay.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
Reggie, hopefully spent his money well, or didn't spend his money well. Put it in the right places.
He's a commentator on Fox now.
He's a commentator on Fox, so he has a steady paycheck.
Yeah,
it's not as much as he was making in the NFL. But
every athlete that was like worth his, if they were just good enough to play like 8+ seasons in the NFL, they got a chair at ESPN or Fox.
Oh yeah,
like that's easy.
Like you're talking behind some desk.
Yeah.
If you were good enough to play for like a few seasons.
For sure.
In the NFL. Yeah.
There's a couple of dudes that are like sitting behind desks right now that I was just like, if only they took the game seriously, they would not be behind that desk right now.
Who, Tony Romo?
Well, I mean, he did take it seriously, but his body was like
that, and he played in Dallas.
Yeah. He lived fast, probably.
Yeah. Hell of a golfer, though.
Hell of a golfer. God, he could play on the Pro Tour. So is Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I mean, who would have thunk it? Athletes are good at golf, right?
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. Whew.
Yeah.
Man. I think Michael Jordan could have monopolized a professional golf career. I really think so.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but he's just like, man, I got all this Jordan money.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Not buy a golf course?
Yeah, but also like the same amount of money was in pro golf at the time.
Well, this was right before Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Like literally right before.
Well, were they getting those same purses though back then?
Well, they started changing over when Tiger started winning.
Okay.
And more advertisers came in and
it
became less stuffy.
And so, like Tag Heuer's in the building.
Yeah, Tag Heuer, Buick, or even just like some other just like nicer model vehicles, like mid-sized luxury.
Yeah.
And then you got like
the Mercedes Spring Event.
Yeah, as I said, you get some like mid-sized luxury, and then you get some just some cooler advertisers. Like golf in the 90s was like just Kleenex tissue white. Like it was just that's all it is. Yeah. It's just like, there's Tom Kite. He's blowing his nose with the brand of the PGA Tour, Kleenex.
Yeah.
White and proud.
Yeah. Now Drake's Nike brand, like, who they endorse? Fucking Koepka.
Brooks Koepka?
Yeah, Brooks Koepka. Yeah, Drake's Nike brand endorses him. Like, that's...
Yeah, man.
Never thought I'd
We're living in the brand age. Like, if you're not a brand, what are you?
Yeah. And everything's getting crazy fucking expensive too.
Yeah.
Just a decent pair of sneakers nowadays.
Yeah.
Just to look fresh.
Dude, you can for Yeezys just look like rubber bands tied together.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're shitty tires.
Yeah. They want $200 for those retail.
Yeah, retail.
Yeah.
They're bald tread tires.
Yeah.
That's all they are.
$200 retail. Mm-hmm. You're not going to be able to get them retail because the bots all scoop them up. So next you got to go over to StockX,
and then you got to pay like $750.
Yeah, and you got to pay $700. Then you got to pay $1,200 for these sneakers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well then you have to. The thing is though, is I want to catch somebody on the court with those shoes on.
Yeah,
and I'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing, man? Like,
just go, dude, sit down.
Yo, at this point, just wear Chuck Taylors.
Go home, Ron."
Yo, why does Yeezy Gang got to come out and like wear these on the court right now? This is embarrassing. You're embarrassing. All right, let's drink.
I just had a quick little. So, my fuck. I was lost. Oh yeah. So, you know the LeBron James show on HBO, The Shop?
Yeah.
Okay. We're watching me and my dad are watching the most recent episode. Carmelo Anthony is one of the guest stars.
Yep.
And he sees Carmelo Anthony's sneakers.
Yes.
And he's like,
notable
hey.
Wine connoisseur Carmelo Anthony.
Yes.
Yes.
And he says, hey, I like Carmelo's sneakers. Like, I might get a pair. What are they? And I was like, Dad, I don't think you want a pair of those. And he was like, no, like they look pretty good. Like, what are they? And I was like, Dad, those are the Travis Scott Low Jordan 1s. They're going for about $1,500 right now.
That's about right.
On StockX. And he's like, no, they're not. And I'm like, look it up. And he's like, okay. He looks it up. His size, they were like $1,400. It's just, he's like, wait.
Just for the record, what size shoe does your dad wear?
Here's the reason why they were a little cheaper. My dad is a sneaker. It depends on the shoe. He's like a 14 or a 15. Okay, which is why the shoe's a little cheaper.
It's a daddy shoe.
That's a daddy shoe. Yeah. But that's why the shoe's a little cheaper is because not as many people are buying those really big sizes.
That's a surfboard.
Yeah,
it's a big shoe.
It's a big shoe. Yeah, I got my feet from my dad.
You couldn't walk a mile in my shoes. It's like because I trip.
I trip. Yeah. Even then, I'm a 12. Some Nikes I have to get a 13.
Dude, I'm fucking a 10.
Yeah.
At my stature, like it's hard to walk.
Yeah.
These clown shoes.
I'm a big old girth daddy.
Yeah.
You know.
Anytime I have to buy like an Oxford shoe or anything like that, like a nice like wing tip, like that. I look like I should be in the circus.
Oh yeah. Beep 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 beep.
Just like honk my nose, kids.
So anyway,
want some cotton candy and some molestation?
We got wine.
We do.
We have wine. Tonight we have a Chardonnay.
Yes, we haven't had a white boy in a while.
This is a Pacific Northwestern white couples lifestyle brand. I don't know if it is. That's just what the name reminds me of. This is established in 1980. This is Cartledge and Brown Chardonnay.
Yeah, that does sound. It does sound like
Cartledge and Brown.
Yep, it sounds like they're trying to make acid wash jeans.
Yeah. Welcome back to Cartledge and Brown. All right, Cartledge and Brown varietal. There's a Chardonnay from California. It's 2019. Cartledge and Brown. And it doesn't say much else. Just their website, Surgeon General warning.
Hey,
and that's about it.
That's what I like. Get to the point.
You know something I've learned about wine recently, actually?
Yes.
Is that typically a sign of a higher quality wine is when all of the grapes come from the same exact place. And one sign of that is when it says, oh, it's a California Chardonnay. That's a sign of it not being the highest quality wine because California is a really big state. They could have come from anywhere in California.
Yeah.
Versus if it says Napa Valley Chardonnay, for example, that's one specific place in California. So just, little food for thought there. That's all. Okay, boys.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem, man. So anyway.
Fucking sommelier's worst nightmare over here.
Yeah.
Look at this knowledgeable boy.
Sommeliers hate him because of this one simple trick.
So stupid.
Yeah.
There will be a day where we are going to cross paths with like James Suckling, who, for the boys that are uninitiated, this is probably he's the master class of wine. Of wine.
Oh, yeah.
He's the guy. If you're talking about the
guy James Suckling,
dude, he is the equivalent of what Gordon Ramsay is to wine. He'll just be like looking at it and he'll smell it and he'll just be like, ugh, I love it. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
But he's also very knowledgeable, straightforward guy, and somebody that's been very approachable from what I understand based on the YouTube videos I watch. James, I love you.
Imagine pulling out a bottle and he's just like, I don't drink anything that starts with a 20.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. He's that kind of person.
That kind of guy.
He's Paul Giamatti in Sideways.
Yeah. And he's like, what the fuck is this?
I'm not drinking Merlot.
This isn't even a vintage.
Oh, God. I kind of, can I be honest?
young wine ass bitch. Get your money up.
Can we talk about this now?
We can talk about
this summer. So the one coming up, 2022.
Uh-huh.
You know, let's pray to the base god that COVID will calm down.
Pray to science.
Yeah, pray to science, pray to Scientology, the base god, the water god, whoever we have to pray to. Get COVID under control. We take a Napa Valley weekend.
Ooh.
Or let's make it a week. Let's do a Napa Valley week.
Okay.
And let's wear just very low cut button down shirts, floral patterned.
Okay.
Salmon shorts, boat shoes.
I'm not wearing salmon shorts or boat shoes.
Okay,
but
so let's look Napa, but not bougie though. Like, let's look like we've been there before.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm dressing slutty. All right.
So you want like like deep V's?
I'm wearing like a Cuban collar shirts.
Oh, okay. All right.
Button down to the mid chest, exposing my minimal taco meat. That's the little bit of curly cues I got on my chest.
The sunglasses just ever so lightly dangling out.
Oh yeah.
Ray-Bans, of course.
Yeah. And then the shorts are short.
Very short.
I might wear an espadrille.
I'm thinking 6.5-inch inseams. Like I'm talking like testicles may fall out.
I'm going 4.3, dog.
Yo, just enough for the meat to stay packed.
Yes.
You ever seen the chicken that gets packaged like in the grocery store? That's my dick.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Just fucking vacuum packed in my shorts.
Yeah. Just a breast nice and suctioned in there.
I want my dick to look like a division symbol. Ball, dick, ball. Like that's what I'm looking for.
Just Gianelli sausages encased.
Shout out to the
freedom. All right. That's what my dick says when I let it out.
I will have to take deep breaths in between walking because I'll be like, whew, these pants are tight.
Oh yeah.
There's going to be a day where we have to wear white and we have to drink red wine exclusively and like play a dangerous game with ourselves.
Listen, I want my wine tasting outfits plural to be like a Pitbull concert.
I want
just as the show goes on, the suit pants get tighter to emphasize the excitement. Yeah, okay,
of course,
and the bulge, but mostly the excitement. Due to the bulge.
And when he starts playing like the classics. Like, what if he just plays Kulo and then he just comes out and there's just like this hot pink suit and I'm just like, Pitbull's trying to fuck your mom right now. He doesn't just play that to not try to fuck your mother.
Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305, you know.
He's trying some scandalous moves right now.
Pitbull might be the Beyonce of our generation. Okay?
Yeah, and I got to be honest.
I don't use that term lightly.
I know you don't. You come from a deep-rooted fascination with Ye.
Queen Bey.
And I think that
she might be this generation's. He might be this generation's Beyonce, Pitbull.
Okay,
Mr. 305.
I'm gonna need a little bit of argument by the defense on this. I think.
Okay, put it out there.
So should we go to small claims court? It's kind of a small.
All I'm saying is, I know a few people that have been to a Pitbull concert. They say it was a great show.
As have I.
Okay.
I've known a lot of I've known about 5. I know 5 people for sure that have taken their mothers to the show, to that show, and every time I text them the same shit. I go, Pitbull, pretty gay, like every time, and then they text me back. And they go, hands down, some of my favorite shit I've ever seen.
And their moms loved it.
Oh, their moms were just like, that's all they were. My one buddy. He said they were in traffic for like 3 hours after the show. This was down in New York.
Okay.
I think he might have been Barclays. I think he played Barclays Center.
Okay.
So he's like, we're just sitting in traffic. We're just trying to get it back to Long Island. Because we're just like sitting there, and we are then listening to my mom's iPhone, and it's just Pitbull. And he goes, so I just got done going to a Pitbull concert, and then I'm sitting in traffic listening to Pitbull again. He goes, my literal nightmare. He goes, but. He goes, the show was pretty good, man. I'm like, why?
And his mom loves Pitbull.
Just smiling ear to ear. She's had several glasses of Sauvignon Blanc at this point.
My God. She loves the tightness in his in his suit pants.
Yeah, let's get into this wine. I want to turn into a Pitbull mom. Let's do this.
I feel like To be honest, the bulge is real on Pitbull.
Oh,
I'm a firm believer.
I think it's a thick boy for sure.
Oh, yeah.
He's not a big guy. Like, I think him and I could have an eye-to-eye conversation.
Well, why don't you Google it real quick? How tall is Pitbull?
Me having a conversation.
Sometimes Pitbull's like 5'8". That's my guess.
Like I said, him and I can see eye to eye.
Okay. So, give that a whiffy doodle.
Whiffy doodle dandy.
Give that a whiff skerdoo.
Pitbull height.
5'8"?
5'7".
Wow, 5'7".
Him and I are the same height.
There you go.
My guy.
There you go.
We always do this. We always get into this. Mm-hmm. Now, since we're at
fuck, I'm like slapping the mic
because this is a very popular search on the Google machine. Mm-hmm. Other Latin artists' height.
Okay.
Daddy Yankee, how tall?
Daddy Yankee is also 5'7".
Correct.
Okay.
Mark Anthony.
He's not very tall either. I'm gonna say 5'6".
5'8".
5'8". Okay.
Yes. All right. Last one. Sean Paul, the legend.
The God Sean Paul, 5'9".
He is 5'8".
5'8",
yes.
Really? Okay.
So here's a recent photo of Sean Paul if you want to know what's going on in his life.
Yeah.
Just trying to fit in.
Just a tan Jamaican.
Still claiming he's from Kingston, Jamaica. That's great.
Yeah.
Even though his name,
I think he really is.
Even though his name is Jeff and he's from Brooklyn. All right.
Hey, you know what? Good enough.
His name is Jeff. He is
half Puerto Rican, half Italian. He's from Brooklyn.
He grew up in Bay Ridge, hiding from everybody.
Just give it a lie. All right.
He's hanging out in his palatial Bay Ridge apartment. It's beautiful.
Actually,
just overlook the water.
You know who's taller? If I'm remembering correctly, Bad Bunny is a little taller than you expect.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's like 6 foot.
Also, an accomplished professional wrestler now.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
He did a spot at WrestleMania.
Really?
And wrestled actually a hell of a match.
Question: does Bad Bunny actually speak English?
A little.
Okay. Oh no, Bad Bunny's 5'11".
Yeah.
But yeah, actually a little taller than you expect. Ozuna, on the other hand, little guy, 5'5".
All right.
Okay.
Let's not get heightus now. Adolf Hitler. Relax.
Fuck, I pooted. Okay.
Let's talk about wine.
Yeah. Let's pour it up.
Hold up.
Watch it all fall out.
Wait. Look at this shit. Do you clean up around here?
No.
Disgusting.
Jesus.
You're fucking gross.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Fuck you on the couch? God damn it. All right. There we go. All right, move your camera. Pan, motherfucker. There we go. Yeah.
I always love like when I'll do those shots and put them on Instagram. It's just we are in a basement, so I just you get some slight advertising for the heater.
Yeah,
you get a little bit, and then you also get your workout area.
Yeah,
which we do have to talk about.
We do have to talk about this.
We do. Yeah, I think.
Cheers.
Yeah, but before we get into your
conundrum,
your sexcapades on your bike, we have to pour one out for the God. We lost Norm Macdonald today.
Rest in peace to the God. Norm.
I gotta tell you, and I say that a lot. I noticed. I gotta tell you, I think Norm Macdonald was my first. He was my first late night instance of television.
Okay,
I watched Saturday Night Live first before I got into like Letterman or Leno. I was more of a Letterman over Leno guy.
Okay.
Something about the dramatic pauses of David Letterman just really have crafted my comedic style. Mm-hmm. Just like he says something really snarky, he does a little thing with the tongue in between the teeth, like
yeah,
like just really let it sit in. But Norm Macdonald on Weekend Update like formed my young childhood through the likes of him and Sandler and Farley and all the early 90s Saturday Night Live. Rock was even in the tail end, right at the beginning of it. I mean, so damn good. But
you know what? That was your first entrance. Yeah, your first like instance of late night television.
I think, Saturday Night Live was like the first thing that I was like, I'm watching this because my folks are watching it. Like my dad was a big SNL guy.
Okay.
So I was just like, all right, I guess I'll watch what dad's watching. And I just remember, Weekend Update with Norm Macdonald and him just like he did the fucking bits with, was it the other Stallone? Not, who's the other? God, I'll never mind. It doesn't matter.
It's okay. It's okay.
My whole thing is that he he helped kind of pave the way for my comedic prowess. So I think the stylings of him just kind of stammering through his words intentionally and just kind of being like, it's interesting, but about OJ.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
About OJ and his wife there.
I was trying to find this show that I used to watch late night on
In Living Color?
No, it was not in Living Color.
Was it on Skinamax?
Get the fuck out of here. No, it was not on Skinamax. One of them, though. Okay? And the show was Wild On.
Wild On?
Yes.
Like Wild O-N?
Yes. Wild On. It was on the E channel. Late nights.
E
channel, late nights, starring Brooke Burke.
Oh, I mean,
yeah,
I would seek out that as well. Wild
On.
Okay.
And it was basically like here's what I loved about it, is that they knew their audience, right?
Wild On.
Yeah, Wild On. You remember that?
I do now. Yes.
Yes. They knew their audience.
Now that I'm seeing
knew
Brooke
it was
Burke,
mostly 13-year-old boys looking for something to skirk their gurk to.
This is 1997.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, this was before me. I mean, getting back to the point of Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this was like 93, 94.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah, you got shots of Brooke Burke like this.
What was your
standing next to a local?
Sure. What's the point of this conversation right now?
I don't know. You're talking about late night TV. I jumped back in.
I was talking about Norm Macdonald.
You're having a moment about Norm Macdonald.
I'm sorry.
Trying to bring the boys back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm just having a little nostalgia. Let's just pour one out.
Okay.
Cheers to the God.
Cheers to the God.
Do yourself a favor. Just go on YouTube and watch.
I will watch.
Norm
But also, I was never really a big Norm Macdonald guy.
Did you ever? I get it. You never saw Dirty Work?
No.
You gotta watch that movie. You would enjoy it very much.
I'll watch it.
Him and Artie Lang.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
It's clean.
Acidic.
Mm-hmm. Got that nice little bite on the back end there, on the jawline.
Yeah. It's the acid.
Mm-hmm. It's the acid. It is the acid.
Yeah.
It's far out. It's pretty good.
It's okay.
Pretty good.
Buttery.
Mm-hmm. Very buttery. It's got this nice.
Very buttery.
It's got this like peach quality to it.
Yeah.
Like white
like
grape
lighter,
peach juice.
Lighter fruits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not a lot of oak. Not very oaky.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm not getting many tannins. I'm not getting a very tannic quality to it.
So, all right. So this is Cartilage and Brown. This is from the north coast of California in the United States of America. Average price of this wine is between $9.99 and $12.99. I paid $10.99.
Okay.
Just right in the pocket. Characteristics of this wine are bold, dry, and acidic. Mm-hmm. You're going to get notes of butter, oak, and vanilla.
You're getting oak?
That's what right. This is the notes. Apple, most predominantly green apple,
I
pear,
can see that.
And then citrus fruit.
I get the apple and pear.
I mean, that's
more in the smell.
Yep, very indicative of a California Chardonnay. Mm-hmm. It tastes like kind of crisp apple. Mm-hmm. Kind of get that pear quality to dumb it down. And you get this like nice little buttery kick.
Yeah, just a glass of butter. Mm-hmm. That's what you're getting.
Silky.
Just a buttery treat.
You feel it on your lips.
Yeah.
Use it as a balm. It's a balm. It's 100% Chardonnay. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see what kind of food we would eat with this.
Chicken, seafood.
Yeah.
Cheeses.
No cheese. It
cheese.
It says avoid cheese with this.
Really?
Pork, fleshy fish, salmon, and tuna. Mm-hmm. Vegetarian, whatever.
Okay. I know, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, I ate a veggie burger the other day. Was very good. Went to an actual restaurant and got it, though. You can't just get like the, the frozen ones. Dark poultry, by the way. So I can see this with like a chicken thigh.
Okay.
Like a nice braised chicken thigh.
I could see that.
Something with like a balsamic reduction or something.
Yeah, I could see that. I can see that.
Has some. You know, I made this thing the other day. It was it's like it was basically like a vegetable medley, but just like jazzed up. I put pearl onions in it. Ooh. You ever had pearl onions before?
Yeah.
Just like little flavor crystals bursting in your
to
mouth.
Make them for a bitch, huh? Make them for a lady. Just for you?
No,
just
man, for me. I don't need no bitch. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
Hey, excuse me, lady boys, if you're out there, I love you, and I'll treat you like the finest silks, and I will lay you upon the most indubitably dressed attire.
Tell me what kind of man
When a man
treats his woman so cold.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to walk into the house. Dinner's going to be on the table. Wine is going to be in your glass. Michael Bolton is going to be coming out of the speakers. You will be moist. If you are not, you will eat. You will go home.
Are you going to make her wash, drain, and wait?
I'm just kidding. No. I'm not that big of a fucking douchebag. I have a friend, and I don't know if we're going to be friends after this, but he said something to me over the weekend that just like, I didn't understand his point of view.
Okay.
Now, mind you, he has a girlfriend. So his point of view was that he doesn't want to look unmasculine in front of other women. So he doesn't want to be vulnerable.
Okay.
Where I don't give a fuck. I'm exactly who I am. I'm get a couple of drinks in me and I will literally say anything to anybody.
Okay.
He just has this like bravado about him that he just like had to.
Do I know this friend?
You kinda.
Okay.
So, and I'm like, okay, so I get it. He's just trying to keep this on, but it's like you got nobody to please. I guess besides yourself. For me, like myself is very like I fluctuate.
Okay.
I'm a lava lamp.
Okay.
I'm just kind of bouncing all over the place. You know?
So here's my take on that, right? In general, in my experience, most women don't want a man that's like a complete emotional wreck, like just kind of all over the place, all over the like all the time. However, nobody wants to deal with somebody that's just sealed off completely emotionally.
Can I rebuttal, Your Honor? Are you calling me an emotional wreck?
Yeah, you're an emotional wreck. You're all over the place. I don't know what to think.
Maybe I didn't make my argument in a concise manner. What I'm saying is that when I go out and do things, I talk to everybody in the room. I'm boisterous. I'm fun.
Yeah, you're pretty all over the place. Next thing I know, you're crying.
Did almost get in a fight.
Yeah.
It was an accident.
Next thing I know, you're crying. You're laying in a puddle of your own vomit. I got to scoop you up, take you home, change your pants.
You are painting the wrong photo.
I don't know, man.
You're painting the wrong picture of me. That is not me. That sounds like some other friends.
All right, man. All right.
I did have a girl like run into me. So she was obviously in a fight with a boyfriend in some fashion. So she just shouldered me for no reason. Like I'm literally just standing waiting to get a drink. And she just wanted to fight somebody.
You're like, well, goddamn, Von Miller.
I took the fucking bait. I'm an asshole. As somebody that I'm not usually the guy to take the bait, but I got a couple of drinks in me, so I said something. She gave me a little shoulder check. I go, hey, don't do that. That's all I said. She goes, well, you fucking ran into my boyfriend. I go, who is that? I said, I literally just walked in here. I said, and I was met by you hitting me with the shoulder check. I said, do not do that.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
And she's
don't
like,
do that. It's Alexis Ovechkin over here. Jesus.
I was like, okay. She just like started going at it, and she kept. What happened was she kept yelling at me, and I just turned away. which then proceeded with her to continue to yell.
Of course, it made her angrier because you weren't acknowledging her.
Ignoring anybody, especially in a fiery moment, the best thing you can do.
Of course.
And then they just yell into the void, which I love.
She's just screaming into the void of this crowded bar.
Yeah. Everyone was like, people were like mad at me for a second. They were like, why did you antagonize her? I'm like, she ran into me. Are we doing this believe all women shit right now? Because Because I gotta tell you, I think her side of the story.
Oh, fucking chicks, man.
Because I gotta tell you, I think her side of the story is a little fuzzy.
But no, I'm just joking. I don't think you're an overly emotional man. However, in my experience, most women do not want a man that is super, super emotional. However, they do want a man that is in touch with his emotions.
I'm not like gonna cry when I watch a movie.
Right. But
I also won't make fun of somebody if they do. I used to.
Right.
Were you the guy that was like, you saw another guy cry and you're just like, pussy? Like,
yeah.
Of course.
But what I find is that most women want a man that if he's feeling a way about something, he can articulate those feelings in a constructive way.
Yeah, which I've gotten much better at.
Right. Yeah. This makes me upset, and this is why it makes me upset.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
I sometimes have a problem where I like really tell everything that's on my mind.
Yeah.
To the point where it makes the other person upset. They're just like, why did you have to lay out everything? I was like, you asked. I answered. You didn't want me to tell you that I don't like that, that friend? I'm sorry about that.
It just sounds like your friend watches too much Fresh and Fit. Don't ever be emotional. Don't ever be vulnerable around a woman.
Yeah,
Never.
He's a little younger. Never. It's not his fault.
Never. It's a sign of weakness.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. Don't fucking, like, when you first meet somebody, don't be like,
Don't spill it all out.
Yeah, don't be like, I think I can see myself with you.
Yeah,
like,
but if you ever want to get, married one day, you're gonna have to have some tender moments with that person.
Yeah, if you like,
that's how you grow.
Again, coming from those guys who don't really talk to girls, it's not their fault. Yeah, they don't. They have a podcast where they pay girls to come on, which I'll never do.
Yeah,
I'll never do that.
If you want to get on the podcast, you got to fuck me.
Yeah, bro. Lady boys, hear our plea. If you want to be on this podcast, I mean, you totally can. You just need to bring something to the table. You know stuff about wine. You got nice titties. No, it's always.
And I'm married, so you got to fuck my friend.
Yeah,
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, I'm married, so you got to fuck my friend. But I can watch. I got a baby monitor.
I got those little Wise cameras. They're like $25. You get them off Amazon.
I had this idea. I don't know what it is. I have this voyeuristic tendency, but I kind of just want to have one of those little big baby monitor things I got on the side. And the girl's like, "What's that for?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I got an animal. I'm gonna watch it, make sure it doesn't try to get out."
It's an animal.
Yeah.
I got an animal. No specific animal. Just saying, it's a dog, cat, iguana. Shit.
I want to see. I kind of want a badger, something weird.
Yeah. Some weird shit.
Why do you have a badger? It's just it's my companion badger.
It's a kookaburra.
It's an ocelot. You'll love him. Yeah. He's a little aggressive.
Yeah. His name is Ramon.
Ramon. It's a good name.
Man. Ramon shit on the floor again.
God damn it, Ramon. Fuck. Now I have to ask Ramon to clean that up.
Oh, man. God damn it, Ramon.
Yeah. Your cleaning guy's also named Ramon, which I find to be funny. Yeah. Ramon, see? Oh, no. I'm talking to the animal.
I'm talking to the ocelot. Ramon. I can't take Ramon anywhere. He always tears up the curtains.
See? No, not you again.
No, not you.
Sorry,
You're
Ramon.
good. You're good. The fucking cat.
Yeah. Hey, Ramon, I don't know what you did to the towels last time. Nice work.
The cat? No. You, Ramon.
You, Ramon.
You.
No, not the ocelot. This is you this time.
He's like, I just used bounce.
Yeah. I did when I was, I started at an Airbnb when I was in New York a couple weeks ago. And I made awkward eye contact with the cleaning lady as I was in my underwear going into the bathroom.
I've seen this porno.
I was unaware that anybody was there. She was quiet as a church mouse.
So you just pop up in your underwear.
Yeah.
And then she just averts her gaze.
No.
Back over.
No, she
and you're just like, oh hey. And then she's like, oh sorry. And then what was her race?
She was Spanish.
Wow. I've definitely seen this porno before.
Yeah.
Big fake tits.
Yeah. Actually, big fake ass, believe it or not.
Yeah. Big fake. Oh, she had a BBL also?
Yeah,
nice,
sure did.
Nice.
Yeah.
So she was like,
for
New York.
Yeah, for some reason wearing a Lululemon tracksuit. It was weird. I was like, that's a weird thing to clean
nothing under it.
96 degrees out today. Maybe something a little more
Well,
breathable.
she had to take the top off.
Of course.
Because, it was hot.
Of course.
It's hot. It's New York.
I never understood that in the pornos. The women are just like, oh, it's so hot. It's just like, you could just take the bra.
Yeah, she's wearing a full tracksuit, but like nothing underneath.
Oh, wow.
So she starts like unzipping it, just showing off the cleavage while cleaning. Like that is not an effective way to scrub a toilet, man.
Yeah, ma'am, you're distracting from... Get a toothbrush.
So anyway, the woman started filleting you.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
No, she handed me a towel.
Oh, okay.
I already had one, but she goes, fresh towel. And I'm like, ooh, yes, thank you. And then I got done in the shower, and I had the towel on. Mm-hmm. And she was still cleaning in the kitchen as I was walking back into my room. Uh-huh. And she's like, towel's clean? I'm like, yeah. Uh-huh. She goes, okay. She goes, you have dirty? And I'm like, yeah, I have some dirty towels. I gave her the dirty towels, you know. And I took my big fat cock. No, I'm just kidding. Stuffed it in her, you know.
Yeah, you really threw it to her, huh?
Sure did.
Yeah, I got something else that's a little clean for you.
Yeah, gave her some of my paella.
Yeah.
So, what is paella? Is that Spanish? What is that?
Yes, okay. Paella is Spanish. It's a dish with...
It's like got shrimps.
It's like
a
rice base, scrimps, some mussels, and I believe there might be a sausage in it.
Yeah. Okay. Is that Spanish? I thought it was maybe it's like a New Orleans thing.
I believe paella is
no,
Spanish.
I'm thinking of succotash. What's the other?
No. But yeah, you might think like jambalaya.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're all very similar.
They all have this like red based sauce, a little spicy, and it's got like some shellfish in it and some sort of meat. Some sort of fat, chubby meat.
Yeah. Paella. Here we go. Where is it? Paella is this is what I'm thinking of. Okay. The ultimate paella. That's why motherfuckers can't spell shit.
I was going to say.
P-A-E.
Doing a spelling lesson today? Okay, that's fine.
There it is. Okay. Paella is a rice dish originally from Valencia. Mm-hmm. For this reason, many non-Spaniards view it as Spain's national dish. But Spaniards almost unanimously consider it to be a dish from Valencian origin. I did not know that. I thought it was a Spanish dish.
I did not know that either. So
I thought it was a Spanish dish, but no.
You know.
It is from Valencia.
Delightful.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Well,
motherfucker.
So, I mean,
even though Valencia is in fucking Spain, but okay.
Yeah. But, so... Anywho, that's basically the whole story.
All right,
like I got caught in my underwear by a Spanish lady. So
yeah, and she didn't.
No, she cleaned the house very nice and left her panties on the table. So yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
keep them, smell them. What do they smell
like? Hard day's work.
Okay, that's actually pretty hot. Not gonna lie to you.
Nothing. Oh,
yeah.
Nothing tastes as good as a hard day's work.
That's right. A little gritty.
Yeah. It was very hot.
Listen, you question, okay?
Answer.
This relationship boy to out of relationship boy, okay?
It's been a while now.
It's been a few months now, but question.
The wounds have healed.
Do you miss that hard day of work sex? Like, she gets home, you tell she's had a hard day, she just wants to blow off a little steam, you know, so she takes off the panties. You know, it's a little sweaty, but you go down on it anyway. You just sop it all up. Kind of miss that.
Kind of. You know, it was... I would enjoy a shower first.
Really?
Yeah, I like it to not taste like it's been, you know, ran up and down a, you know, bus line. Like it just, yeah. Sometimes it's good. I mean, if you really want to show that person you really love them. Mind you, this is probably indicative of why you're still with your wife.
I don't know, because I'm getting a chub just thinking about it right now. I'm going to be honest with you.
All right. So you get the...
Yep.
You like the taste of raw fish. That's fine.
It's cool. It's cool.
That's good for you, man.
It's a little sweaty. It's cool. Yeah.
I just like maybe just a quick little, like, just dab. Like, you go in the shower, just a couple little slaps, slap on the puss with the water. And
no, don't insult me.
I'm not.
I'm saying don't insult me by cleaning up first. Let's
I want to taste your whole being.
Yeah. I want to taste your day.
I want to taste the labor off of you.
Yeah.
Oh, what does your boss say? Let me taste it.
Yeah.
Rick's really riding your ass, you said?
God damn it, Rick. Oh man. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Just
yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, speaking of a hard day's work, let's talk about Jim Brewer, who's trying to get rid of a hard day's work.
Yep.
So Jim Brewer, stand-up comedian, former SNL castmate, star of Half Baked, phenomenal film.
Yeah.
He was the guy with the stoner face, playing the guy that was a stoner.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know who Jim Brewer is. You've seen him before.
Yeah. Well,
so Jim,
honestly, all three of them had stoner faces.
So he wants to come out and say that he is canceling shows that are mandating vaccinations upon entrance. Now, as somebody who is going into this, this field of work, and as somebody that takes comedy very seriously, it's a fucking I will fight tooth and nail for anything that I say. When somebody panders this hard, for the sake of pandering, to like, I don't know I don't get the end goal.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
And
the thing is, like, I like Jim Brewer. I do. I think he's a fun. There's no doubting he's a funny guy.
Yeah,
he is. I don't understand the fucking over pandering to like hit a fan base.
Right.
Well,
I think he knows that his fan base specifically is probably overrepresented by people that are like, this is tyranny.
Yeah.
I'm not getting vaccinated. Fuck, I don't trust it.
Like I see,
wake up, sheeple.
Yeah. Like, I don't get now, mind you, if there was, I need data. I need data to support fact. I know people that have still not gotten it.
I do too.
And it's, some of them are like, one of them is pregnant. And
makes sense.
That one I'm like, okay.
Makes sense. Well, even then, now the doctors are saying it hasn't been approved for anyone under the age of 12.
Yeah.
So
this is a being
pregnant
ICU nurse.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but you don't know how it could affect the fetus.
Yeah, and but my issue, and I haven't taken that strong of a stance. My thought process is that I don't like that there's this large, I don't love mandates. I feel like, I think every person is allowed to make a decision based on what they see fit for them.
Yeah.
That is fine.
Yeah.
However, if that person then gets, if it gets to a point where that person is like getting fired from a job, because, well, what if they're pregnant and they're an ICU nurse and they don't want to get the vaccine because of the opportunity that it could affect the fetus at a later time?
Okay.
So there's conundrums and there's issues, especially even like in the hospital system in New York in particular.
Yeah. But even then, with those people specifically, right? You would have an exemption for that. Doctors are straight up saying to pregnant women, don't get the vaccine. Not until you give them birth.
Yeah.
Like that's an actual medical exemption, is being pregnant.
Okay.
So you wouldn't fall under that losing your job because you didn't get the vaccine. Now, if you're just some guy who's like, I'm not getting that vaccine, I don't know what they put in it, no medical exemptions, no religious exemptions, and you just decide not to get the vaccine just to be a contrarian, if you lose your job, hey, that's just consequences of your actions.
I don't, because my other thing is I'm thinking about it like this, and I'm pretty sure Rogan kind of actually had this point of view.
Probably.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
The guy had COVID. He beat it because he's got resources.
Yeah.
And he has
hundreds of millions of dollars.
He's got resources, and he's also a very fit, healthy guy.
Yeah. It's a combination of being a very fit, healthy guy and having hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah. You can't get mad at somebody for having resources. I mean, fuck it. I would use them too.
Yeah.
If I had them,
sure.
Smoke them if you got them. That's what I would say.
Of course. You know, I'd get that Brazilian butt lift if I could afford it.
Damn right. So I want my testicles to look like 2 over-easy eggs. Now,
I want a big old juicy ass and like a skinny waist. I want to look like
I just want
OnlyFans model.
Tits. All right, so there's just but the idea of if you were COVID positive and then you have the antibodies, if you can provide an antibody test, I think that should be just as good. Given if it's in that grace period of what they would say 4 months.
Yeah.
Like if it's like I had COVID 3 weeks ago.
Right. Right.
I am healthy. I now have. Here's my antibody test. Or here's my test of negative here.
Yep.
I think that should be just as good as a Vax Pass. Do you not agree?
I agree. It should be.
Now,
I do agree.
However, I think there's an aspect of uniformity, and I also think there's this aspect that there will be alternative therapies for this.
Right.
And the fact that they are coming out, and some people with resources are using them who have, let's call it what it is. They have pull in the world. They have they take adaptable young people.
Yeah.
And they kind of pull them in. Us. We pull them in. We go, listen, get in the trunk. I'll take you to where you need to go. No, it's I think what it is people are very moldable and very adaptable to what they want to hear or what is being told to them. Nobody wants to make a decision.
Yeah,
they want to be told what to do. I think that since there's going to be these new therapies, which I think is going to muddy the water, I think there's an administrative panic that is coming over any president. Biden just happened to be the next one in line. It could have been anybody.
Yeah.
To take on this idea that we have to get vaccinated to, close this door of COVID.
So here's the issue. There are going to be some drugs that come out that can treat COVID-19, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But here's the problem. There are no drugs out right now that are even close to FDA approval. There's none.
Yeah.
All right. And even then, let's say ivermectin really is promising, right?
I've read a lot about it now. It seems like it has chemical properties that can
it does
help your immune system fight harder, basically.
It does.
Yes.
And the problem with ivermectin is that, one, the only version of ivermectin you can get over the counter is that horse dewormer.
I was going to say, animal versions.
Which is not animal versions, which are just not for humans
so you have
at
to
all.
Go into your vet and ask.
You'll go blind.
Yeah.
You just go to your local farm supply store and get it.
Yeah.
But if you take the shit and don't know what you're doing, you go blind. You paralyze yourself.
I just want to see a dude just fucking take some horse dewormer and just be like, I'm bleeding out of my eyes.
This shit is used to treat parasites on horses and cows. Just don't stay away from it. Yeah. Okay. However,
there are some folks out there that are not big thinkers.
Right. However,
doers. Not a thinker, I'm a doer.
The human version in early, and I say early trials, is showing some promise. However, these studies are very early.
Yeah.
So they haven't been nothing's even close to being peer reviewed yet. The FDA isn't even close to looking at these yet. There's some early promise, but it's still really, really early for them to say, oh yeah, ivermectin, use it for having COVID. Now, there have been some successful cases, but it's early. It's too early to say.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there are some therapeutics that'll be out there probably in the next year or two where if you get COVID, oh yeah, give him this and he should be fine, right?
Yeah.
But we're still a while away from that. And that's why
the new Z-Pack.
Right. And that's why they were so quick to put that vaccine out there.
Yeah.
That honestly, the vaccine itself had been in development for years, decades anyway. It was literally just finding a disease that they could use that base form of vaccine for. It just so happened to be COVID-19.
Yeah.
Which is why they were able to develop the vaccine so quickly, is because it's a mRNA vaccine.
Yeah, and that's the other issue that people have, is that this is like a genetically modified version of whatever it is, but that's the only thing that we have to use right now.
Right. But it's not, they're not giving you a live virus. They're giving you a modified version of the virus's DNA to give you the protection, but it doesn't alter your DNA.
No.
That's just how they work.
You know what alters your DNA? Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah, it does. That's just gonna change you forever.
I gotta tell you, it changes my asshole every time I eat it.
Yeah,
that thing is unrecognizable after you're done.
But that being said, boys, I'm gonna be honest. You may not feel the same way. If you can get the vaccine, you should get it.
No, don't do that. Cut it. Cut the clip. Cut it.
Cut it.
Get rid of that.
Honest. That's how I feel personally.
I get it, and honestly, as somebody, listen, we're waxing backs here. I fucking hate every time I say that.
I'm waxed. I'm vaxxed. I'm ready for sex.
Here's the thing. if I say that again, throw me into traffic.
I will. I'm just disappointed you didn't have sex with that maid at the Airbnb.
Thought about it. It was
keep going.
It's pretty horny, not gonna lie. I was washing my balls in the shower, and I'm just like, I hope she comes in. I'm just kidding.
You're getting your genitals extra soapy.
Yeah. I'm just sitting there, just soapily touching myself for like 15 minutes. Yes.
Consuela.
I hope Juanita comes in right now.
When she comes in,
See? Oh, what? I'm sorry. No, she goes, did you say my name? I'm like,
You're
your name's
just like-
actually Juanita?
You're like, what? Can you help me clean this?
You mean the tub?
Yeah.
Yeah, something in the tub.
Can you help me, please? It's all soapy. I can't wash it off.
Oh, God. The issue with porn is that people think that does happen.
Yeah.
That's why
It
a lot
does
of people
not.
sexually assault people, and they need to stop.
Yeah, that's right, Ron Jeremy.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
But Ron taught me my original stroke.
Ron was also living that life.
Ron was the original arm behind the back guy.
Oh, yeah. He was.
Yeah.
He was.
And he taught me the stroke, man.
Yeah.
I never understood, like, you're supporting your back.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
'cause
like
you're so chubby, you have to
it's like
support
a
your
natural
back.
back brace, you know?
You're just
Or
like,
maybe it was like a leisurely pump.
Yeah.
Maybe he was getting his arm out of the way so the camera could see what was
that
going on.
could be it, too.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I can't stretch. Pussy's too good. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, it's a weird stroke. I mean, it does.
You gotta do the hand behind the head.
Yeah.
Just really get in there.
Just really, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're weird. Like, when you're making love, what do you do with your hands? You're thrusting. You put arm behind the back, hands behind the head.
I've never done the arm
Do
behind
the
the back
switch
thing.
switch grip.
I've done the switch grip before.
Switch grip
Yeah.
just for extra thrust.
Yeah, more of just
what do you
yeah.
what do you do with the hands?
Just to pull myself in a little closer. Mm-hmm. I want to hear it.
Yeah, you just like pop lock.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I Millie Rock actually.
Yeah.
I just
I say the Millie Rock for when I'm done.
I'm actually Millie rocking while I'm in the pussy, so I'm just like,
Okay.
no, I'm just hitting it from behind, just like,
Hey.
hey,
Yeah, hit the woo walk real quick.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
yeah, for real.
Just,
Woo! That's what I say when I get done.
woo.
Yeah, that's what I do. I finish, I go whoo, and I light a cigarette,
Yeah.
and I go, we made it.
We made it. I just get done. I'm like, Fabi. And then just like walk away. Never see her again.
I don't even have a move anymore.
It's just a dirty staircase in the projects.
Yeah, there's just a couple of heroin needles you got to avoid. You got to swim move those.
Yeah.
I've been practicing my swim move for the heroin needles. I have to be prepared.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a ton of heroin in Queens. I mean, I saw
there's plenty.
I saw one needle on the ground.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
was
you're
just-
not moving out to Long Island. That's where the heroin is.
I know, man. That's where
It's bad out there, bro.
because the kids
Yeah,
love
yeah.
the heroin.
Kids love that shit,
Yeah.
man.
It's bad. It's not good for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Don't recommend it. All right, so put a bow on this one. So I don't. Again, if it's a pub grab, fine.
Yeah.
Maybe ticket sales are not great right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I've seen plenty of comics that are really killing it right now. So I mean, like, they've taken the opportunity. I thought it was funny, like, because he posted that, and like Doug Stanhope went on Twitter and was just like, "Oh, I'll take that date.
Like, I'll take it. You guys still looking for a comedian?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know who I am. But pretty funny guy.
Yeah.
And
just as big as Jim Brewer. Just saying.
Maybe it could be bigger. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. Personally, I think it's a public health issue.
Yeah.
It's just
It is what it is, man.
it is what it is.
Okay. All right, Met Gala. What do you think? Close, right?
Close. So anyway, I broke the pedal on my exercise bike. Okay.
Okay. So when you, all right. So you prefaced this by saying earlier, like we were coming down to record the show, you were just like, I broke the pedal on my exercise bike, and I was just like, I got to see it with my own two eyes.
Yeah.
I see it, and it's like severed in half. Like, what the fuck what did you do?
Okay, so here's what happened, right?
How hard do you have to pedal to break a pedal in half?
I mean, you have to pedal pretty hard.
Yeah.
All right. So what happened was, I have the Peloton app on my Amazon. This is the Peloton hack. I have the Peloton app on my iPad, and I do it on the bike. Okay. It's cheaper than owning a Peloton.
I get it. You'll be a Pella boy soon.
Sure.
You'll be
so
Pel
anyway,
gang.
I don't know if I could spend $2,000 on exercise, but that's a lot.
I've seen people that I've seen people with Pelotons in their house, and I've looked at their house. I go, "This is the nicest thing you have in this house." By far, the nicest thing you have in this house.
Well, I can say a Peloton would not be the nicest thing I have in my house.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm on the bike. I'm going hard. This is actually my first exercise in a while. Lots been going on in my personal life. I fell off the wagon, and I'm like, I got to get back on because I have a wedding to go to next week, and I'm like, all my suits are tight. And I was like, nah, like daddy's got to get back into fighting shape. Okay. I'm nimble, I'm quick generally, but I'm also chunky, but this is too much. Okay. So I'm doing a bike ride. Shouts out to my dog, Alexander Toussaint. Okay. It's my man right there. He's like, he's my favorite Peloton instructor.
He's a lot of people's favorite Peloton instructor.
He's my favorite. He gets you there. He gets you in a mode. He tells you, get your ass up out to third. And that's what I was doing. Get my ass up out to third position on the exercise bike. If you've ridden spin class before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, I go to dig deep, push down hard, crunch. Okay? And I'm like, that didn't feel right. I pause the ride. I get off the bike. And I'm like, this pedal, and I wiggle it, and it just falls off.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, fuck. I really pulled an obese maneuver. Pedaled so either I'm super strong or I'm fat. I'm going to give myself benefit of the doubt because the weight limit on that bike is 330. I'm not 330.
No, you're not.
So,
no. I'm looking at you right now.
I'm not 330. 285.
I was just saying, did you weigh yourself recently?
Yeah. 285. So
supple 285.
So I'm like, maybe I'm just strong. Yes. So anyway,
go get some blood work done. They're just like, actually, you're just a phenomenal athlete.
you're just an elite athlete, sir. So anyway, I'm like, well, maybe I can just pound this pedal back because I refuse to believe that I snapped the fucking bearing on this pedal of this exercise bike.
Well,
so I grab a piece of wood and a hammer, and I hold the wood on the side of the pedal, and then I bang it with the hammer, see if I can push it back on. And nope, more ball bearings fall out. And I'm like, fuck. And then the nut that holds it on falls off, and I'm like, oh shit, like this bolt is snapped at the stem. I broke this fucker.
Yeah, I broke it.
So yeah, I twisted the pedal off, and I ordered new pedals on Amazon. They're actually orange, so they match the accents of the bike.
Okay, so they're not the same pedals.
They're not the same pedals,
but they're different pedals. But they work.
They will work.
Compatible. Yeah. They're compatible pedals.
Is a compatible pedal. Apparently, you can order aftermarket pedals for like mountain bikes and shit.
That's true.
And they'll fit exercise bikes.
Cool. Good. So you and Fitz will get back on your you and your fucking
they'll be here tomorrow. I'll document the whole thing.
So will you please? Thank you. I would like that. I want to see just like, all right,
I like lost
got a new unboxing video.
Yeah.
I got what happened?
Lost the bottle cap for my water. Now I feel like I have to finish the thing.
Yeah.
Or else this water is gonna expire. Yeah, it's spoiled water. So I will document this whole thing, my fitness journey.
Yeah. Speaking of making fitness, I had to get a physical the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because I'm running out of corporate paid health insurance.
Of course. So you got to make sure that you got a baseline.
I know. I got a doctor's. I got to go see my gastroenterologist tomorrow morning. Should be a lovely morning. 7 a.m. Getting my ass touched. Love it.
Nice.
It's just like you're not guys. Okay. So I saw. I went to my primary doctor. He was not available, so I saw his PA. Mm-hmm. She was a lovely young woman. Mm-hmm. I didn't get to see her face, but I'm sure she was smiling underneath the mask.
Okay.
Because of my, obviously my chubbies. But she was like, took it out. She was like, oh my God.
And she slapped her face with it.
Yeah, she slapped her face with it?
Yeah, this is how we have to...
She's like,
this is how we examine penises, sir.
Yeah. Oh, your back hurts because your balls are full, dummy.
because your balls are full, Tubby. It's like, let me help you with that.
It's always that.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a.
Why is he in a wheelchair? Oh, he said he threw out his back. I was just like, oh, he's got this giant cock. That's why.
This cock is so big. These balls are so full. We gotta empty these, sir. How does it emerge? I haven't seen this since Nam. Yakka, 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 yakka. And then she drains you, and then you feel like you can do a back handspring. Yeah.
It's just like, oh my god, this dead guy has a full erection. Let me fuck it. Like it's amazing that what people think is like real. Yeah. Like I love I love medical genre porn. Because it makes me laugh more than anything. Because the dialogue's the funniest. Yeah. But like there's just like guys that are like flatlined and like he just has a full erection. It's just like that dude is not dead.
Yeah.
Like,
because if you have
a full erection, you're not dead.
Yeah, this is every adult film. Like, is the dialogue written by 15-year-old boys? Like
interns,
has to be.
It's just like, oh yeah.
His back hurts. It's because his balls are so full.
Yeah. Oh, his back. He's got this big fat cock. That's why. It's just
like, yeah, we got to drain this thing. Stat.
Yeah. God. I was wondering his back hurts. Jesus Christ! Look at the size of this thing. All right, so I'm getting the physical done. I'm doing the whole thing. So I have several ailments. Mm-hmm. I think I have 8 diagnosed conditions. Not a single one of them gets a quilt. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. So I have this issue. I have like some like kind of descending osteoporosis in my back because of
full balls.
Because I have a big giant cock.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought she was going to say. Oh, it looks like you have some osteoporosis in your lumbar spine. It's probably because of your big giant dick. Like, it's just like...
Let me service that for you, sir. Thank you, Nurse Terry.
Service with a smile. So it's funny because when they do like the hernia exam, why do they have to bring in a second person for that?
Really?
Why? They need a spotter when they cough my balls?
Yeah. Now they cough and then they like swiggle up there, right?
Yeah, they do the lift.
Yeah, they do the lift and then the swiggle behind the candelabra.
She was down there for a while. I was starting to feel good.
Yeah. Did you start getting a...
Well, here's the thing. So she asked me, she's like, what do you do for work right now? I said, I'm actually transitioning. She's like, where are you going? I said, I'm moving to New York. She's like, oh, what are you doing there? I said, I didn't like, I fucking hate saying I'm a comic. And
I'm a comic.
And people were like, oh my God, tell me a joke. And I'm just like, you're about to have your balls in my hand. I'm about to have my balls in your hands. Yeah. Like, that's a good enough joke for me.
I feel like every time you say like, oh, I'm a comic, like you feel like you have to like flick a cigarette.
Yeah,
like after you say that.
I even hate saying it. So I just said I'm going into a different industry.
Yeah.
She's like, what kind? I go, entertainment.
Sex work.
Yeah, entertainment. Naked entertainment. No. She's like, oh, I was like, I'm going to New York. I said, I'm going to do comedy. She's like, oh my gosh. She goes, I love comedy. I was just like, yeah. She's like, well, I mean, it's good. I was like, yeah. I said, it's pretty funny that she has to look at my balls right now. And she's like, it's everybody's balls. And I'm just like, yeah, it's my balls right now. So she does the test. Everything pretty much goes as fine as it can.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, when you get to New York, you just got to make sure to, do X, Y, and Z. And I'm just like, are you trying to tell me not to smoke?
Uh-huh.
And she's like, well, you can smoke weed. I was like, that's what I was looking for. I said, I love a doctor that gives me the A-OK to smoke weed.
Yeah.
Because I was like, not many doctors are cool with that. She goes, would you like do like nicotine products? I'm like, occasionally. She's like, do you have a family history of like people with lung cancer? I go, every single one of them have died from lung cancer. She's like, you should cut it out. And I was just like, you should live my life.
And then you flicked a cigarette and you walked away. You don't know me, broad.
Yeah, I flicked the cigarette, hit her in the eye, blinded her.
Yep.
Yeah, but no, the whole thing was that she was like...
dumb broad.
Yeah. I felt like she was in there for longer than she had to be. Like, it was like a 50-minute exam. Like,
really?
I felt like I was there forever. And I was like, I feel like you're really going up and down on me, and you haven't touched my dick once. Mm-hmm. Like, at least, like, just give it a flick. Like, I'm dying down here.
She's really giving the old... What are those Chinese balls that go in the circle?
I don't know. I love those. Oh, God, they're so therapeutic.
Those Chinese... That's what she's giving you.
She's giving me the old Chinese balls.
Yeah. The old Chinese balls.
I don't even know what... Chinese balls. I shouldn't type that in.
Just type in Chinese balls.
Chinese balls for stress. What are they? Bouting balls?
Yeah, those things. Yeah, bouting balls. She give you the old bouting balls. Yeah.
They're nice though. They're just nice, supple.
Yeah, old China balls. Just
My boss has China balls on his desk, and when we're like having conversations, he would always have them in his hand when we're having the conversation.
The China balls,
and like, our relationship has blossomed to the point where I can say what's on my mind. So he's just like cradling the balls in his hands, and I'm just like, "You do good work with those." I was like, "Fondled a boy or two in your day." He's just like, helps me de-stress, and I was like, "Yeah." Every time I see a boy come, I agree.
It's like swizzling the old China balls.
I'm calling them China balls from now on. Got a set of China balls in the mail. I got to tell you, I haven't felt more at ease. Mm-hmm. My Zen-like state with these China balls in my hands.
Yeah, a nice set of China balls.
Yeah. The only thing that would make that more Chinese if I was eating like egg foo young. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just balancing my China balls while eating wonton soup right now. But,
listen, if truck nuts can be a thing.
Truck nuts.
Yeah. Those are if truck nuts can be a thing, China balls are cool with me.
China balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should get a set of China. You should get a set of truck nuts.
No.
For your Jetta.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing says like I'm new in town. Like fucking, I have truck nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Well, I feel like the truck nuts though should really only come in 3 colors.
It's pretty aggressive.
Steel, flesh, and blue. Blue for obvious reasons. Yeah, red too. You'd have red balls. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Or black balls.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Black balls.
Yeah. You got black balls, blue balls, red balls.
All the
flesh. Flesh color.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious what I'm sure the results of my physical exam were not Olympic athlete.
Like, maybe.
Could be.
Mean, you know.
Well, they're just like, we got your blood work back, and I'm gonna be honest. You should start swimming. Your oxygen levels and heart rate are indicative of Michael Phelps level Olympic strength. So
blood pressure needs work. I'm getting Ray Rice here.
Yeah.
After the elevator.
Yeah. I'm getting Lawrence Taylor with a coke problem on the meter right now. So
Who's that quarterback that he ended their career?
Joe Theismann.
Joe Theismann, yeah.
I think that video is still on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
Just watch Joe Theismann's leg get essentially ripped off.
Yeah, I'm getting Lawrence Taylor right after the Theismann incident.
Oh, yeah.
Blood pressure here.
Yeah, he's just like,
For the record, it's pretty high.
High anxiety during those times. Yeah.
Yeah. Came down a few minutes after, back down to normal levels, but at the time,
it was pretty stressful.
Yeah, pretty stressful.
Yeah. It was like Darryl Strawberry during a doubleheader.
Yeah. He also had if cocaine were ivermectin, this would be the bovine variety.
I miss coked out athletes.
Oh man,
there's
got to be some.
There's so few nowadays.
Still out there.
Everyone's all about their body now. Like Tom Brady's playing till he's 74.
Oh yeah,
because he's just like, all I do is eat, not bread.
I'm telling you, Tom Brady is to bros what Gwyneth Paltrow is to like housewives.
That's true.
TB12 is goop.
He is the goop.
Yeah.
He's not the goat, he's the goop is what he is.
He's the goop. Yeah.
I think I've hated him for so long, unintentionally. Like I have no reason to hate the guy. There's just no reason not to like him anymore.
You need TB12 mindset. You need to meditate with a TB12 mindset.
Kiss your fucking kids right in the mouth. Man.
Yeah. Have you ever read the TB12 PDF?
Yeah, I read a couple. I read there's some. I think it's pretty boring.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very medically driven.
I mean, it's all about a champion mindset.
Yeah.
It's about muscle pliability.
And honestly,
just made up terms.
No, because muscle pliability is a real thing. It's just range of motion. Like,
yeah.
That's all. I just want to be able to, and this is like the part of my life that I need to change. Is I just want to turn my neck without going like that's all I want.
Well, maybe you need a TB12 mindset.
I think I do. I need somebody to do the fucking thing where they take my head and they yank it back. With like
the Y strap thing.
Oh god.
Yeah. I need you to I need you to adopt the TB12 mindset.
Well, I mean, you gotta,
I need you to really take that PDF. This is gonna be your Bible.
You gotta put it right in your butt.
Yeah, you wake up at 4 a.m. You do your Tai Chi by the water. Just this is what I need.
Now, by water, it just means like a sewage plant that's by my apartment.
Yeah. Just some dirty pond in Astoria.
Yeah.
You just find serene peace.
I'll go over to the river and I'll just be like, this is, I'll just be like, I'll be doing those exercises and then some crackhead will come up to me and ask me for money and I'll be like, I'm trying to find my inner
yes.
You shut your fucking mouth.
That's not a TB12 mindset. It's not a champion mindset.
I want to get to a point where I'm calm in my insults.
Okay. AFC championship.
Yeah, no, I'm just like in the middle of something and people are just like trying to like heckle me or they're like trying to do anything and I'll be like, hey, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Just
regional title.
Yeah. Hey,
AFC championship.
I'm in the process of something right now. I swear to God, if you talk, I'll rip your goddamn throat out.
Yes.
People are just like, Jesus Christ, man. There's nothing more dangerous than a
fucking neck.
Yeah, there's nothing more dangerous than a violent, quiet person. Holy shit.
I've been to prison before and I'm not afraid to go back.
Yeah. I found Buddha in prison, but I'll still kill you. I murdered a man once, I'll do it again. There's nothing.
I once strangled a puppy with dental floss.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
Yeah. Okay, we did. Right. The dog noise makes it worse.
Yeah. So, but that's what I need for you. You're gonna move to New York. I need you to adopt that champion level mindset. You need to take that to all parts of your life. Find your purpose, whatever the fuck that means.
My purpose is, I think I found my purpose.
You found your purpose. Now you have to execute.
Yes, this interdimensional aspect of people's lives that are just like, this is what I was put on this earth for. It's just really to be a fucking staff accountant, Dave?
Yeah.
Like, I think maybe you should try something else.
Mm-hmm. I need you.
You're always talking about that peanut butter recipe.
Yeah, I need you to become the guy that buys expensive electrolyte waters while you cycle because you're a real TB12 type of guy. You wake up in the morning, you meditate. All right.
So
you don't have the time for women anymore, so you start paying for sex. This is what I need out of you.
I think honestly, that part I like.
paying for sex part.
I don't want to pay for sex, but I get very distracted by the pursuit of sexual intercourse.
Right.
And I need to stop.
But here's the argument.
What do I need to do? Tell me what I need to do. Do I need to flatline and get a boner? Is that what I
No. But here's the argument for you paying for sex, right? This is
you arguing for prostitution, which I like.
I'm pitching to you a different way of getting a release.
I need to go to the higher class areas of New York, though. So I need to go down to like the East Village.
Right. But that's the thing.
I'm not saying, to Soho hooker.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not saying that you need to go and fuck some girl in the motel room she lives in. Like I'm saying spend a little more money.
Kind of fun.
That sounds depressing, guy.
I mean, for her.
Yeah. No, I'm saying what you need to do is you need to get to a point where you're like, you know what? Doing pretty good in my career here, making some money. Maybe once a month or whatever. I might spend, I don't know how much a high-end escort costs, a couple grand once a month just to really fire one off. We go out on a date, we talk, giggle, cuddle a little, we bang, and that's it. See you in June.
Yeah, money on the nightstand, see you after the tour.
Yeah, you Venmo her, whatever. I'm just saying, I see this for you. I'm excited.
The Venmo message is services rendered.
Yeah, I like it. Services rendered. A winky face.
No winky face. No.
No, you send her an owl like you're a member of OVO or some shit.
That's pretty cool.
You gotta send her an owl. Just
I want to just send I don't know what would be the perfect thing to institute. I don't know what would be the right use of words to say I got a prostitute without saying it. Maybe just a fish out of water, or something like that. Or I don't know. Maybe just one gold bar.
I don't know. I after listening to what is the
emoji that indicates on Venmo that my friend just bought a hooker?
Your friend bought a hooker?
Yeah.
Maybe we put it out there. Maybe it's the owl emoji.
Maybe it is the owl emoji.
I just think, I don't know. I'm gonna look at.
I feel like I got to put that on Twitter. Be like, real question. This is a very hot topic tonight.
Yeah.
hypothetically speaking, I get a high-end escort once every few months just to fire off my issue so I don't shoot up a school.
Yeah, just to get your issue off real quick, you know?
Just so I don't get so angry that I start throwing people into the subway platform.
Yeah.
Then I guess, I'm trying to figure out what it might be. The owl might be the move.
Owl
it's
emoji.
Wise.
Yeah, it's wise.
It's wise to thinker. It only comes out
at night.
And then
when someone says, what's that? And you're like, who? I like it. I like it personally. But I like this for you. You're like, I'm driven, motivated. This is my purpose. This is what I'm doing in life. But every now and then I need to get my issue off. Yeah. So I pay a woman to come through. Yeah. You know, services rendered. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
There's leftover Thai food in the fridge if you want it.
Yeah. You know, you come over, we play Xbox. You know,
that's such a flex. If
bang
you have
bang biggie.
Leftover Thai or like sushi. You fuck a hooker and you just go, there's leftover Thai if you want it.
You have my leftover pad Thai. It's cool. Yeah. And then
pad Thai. Fucking put some with some spice in your life.
Oh, I'm sorry, boo.
You know, get some of that goose à pois.
Yeah, there's leftover hot pot in the fridge if you want it.
Yeah. I mean,
chow suey buns.
Yeah. After we just got done, I probably wouldn't eat that.
Yeah.
Probably get a bathroom nearby.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I like the but this is what I like for you. This is what I want.
I'm glad. You can again just another vicarious.
Am I hitting
liver?
Am I hitting the nail on the head? Have you thought about this?
No, not that.
Okay.
I just thought about trying to limit the distractions.
Okay.
I think a wise man once said, I don't remember exactly what it was, the man that killed himself killed the pussy first.
Might be Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
Too soon?
He did. I mean, no, it's been a long time. That guy fucked. I didn't understand why he was just like, I can only have sex so much before I need to try to kill myself to come. And it's just like,
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, boys. Well, it got dark.
Yeah, doesn't it? Doesn't it always?
Yeah.
Always end on the high note. That's what I always say.
Or low note.
Well,
real low.
Well, it was technically high.
Yep.
But anywho.
Okay.
What was the thread count on the sheet, you think? All right. So all right, boys. I only killed myself with 800 thread count. Something that grips my neck in a way that feels like cotton balls. Yeah.
What Aziz Ansari say? I only sleep at 800 thread count. Feels like sleeping in lotion. Imagine hanging yourself in those.
In lotion?
Hanging yourself is strangled in moisture.
You're just like, I mean, I want to stop, but it feels so good.
It's like silk.
It's like silk.
Luxury silks.
Yeah. It's like silk hands choking me to death. All right. Boys, we'll talk.
Oh, right. Man. I was thinking of the pajamas that the members of TLC were wearing in the Creep video. Those are what's killing you.
If you were born in the 90s, you understand that reference. just go and search that now. If you don't know what we're talking about. If you just got killed by those pants. Like,
those pajamas in the TLC Creep video.
Yikes. I kind of want to see it. I haven't seen them in a while. We'll look after the show. All right, boys. We'll talk to you next week. We love you. Bye.
I love you. Please call me back.